Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Bailey from Gold Coast Boating Centre. This is the Formosa 565 center console. This is a customer fitted one. We're going to give you a quick little walkthrough on some of the options they put inside the boat, some of the features that come standard from Formosa as well. All in all, great little center console if you're after a fishing boat with that full walk around capability, but something to take offshore as well. This may be the boat for you. Now, some of the features that come standard on a Formosa 565 center console, we'll start at the back of the boat, but the quad 4 ballast system, which is renowned through Formosa, you've got these 4 chambers which run 3/4 of the boat. What they do at rest, like it is now, the water fills up in those chambers, bringing the boat's total weight down into the water and producing more stability while at rest. When you take off, water drains out the back of the boat. So nice standard. That never used to be a standard feature, but now it is on the Formosas. We've also got a change with the ladder. So this used to be a 2-rung ladder on the older models. Now they're 23, 24 years. They've gone in for a 3-rung ladder. So it's just easier to get inside the boat if you are in deeper water. It gives you a bit more extra grip on your way up. You've got these nice grab rails as well, one on either side and on the far starboard side. Also running through is the motor, obviously the powerhouse of the whole boat. Now this is the Yamaha F130. It's not the max horsepower in this boat. The max is 150 horse, but the 130 is probably the most popular size motor we do put on this. It is not as expensive, obviously, as the 150, but it's still a great motor. It's a 1.8 litre block, the biggest of the size. Hydraulic steering standard from Formosa too, but we'll show you some videos running while this motor's on with some of the drones, some of the takeoff as well. But it is a great all-round 4-stroke motor from Yamaha. Now, Formosa has a few different ways you can actually style the transom on a Formosa boat. Now, they call this the active transom, which gives you about 4 different ways of entry throughout the boat. So this one is the standard way, just the single entry door on the way through. So you've got the drop down, slides out, nice, easy walk through. All solid, very heavy grade aluminium all running through. You got the nice flooring here, like a sea deck style flooring. To give you a bit of that extra grip. Now you can option that with 2 doors on either side, so you can have one on the port starboard. At the moment it's just a closed off entry. You can have the whole thing fold down if you wish to. If not, have it all closed up. So there's a few different ways you can style your Formosa depending on your wants and needs. Now this customer selected a beautiful coloration for their 565 center console. Now standard from factory, you can choose one color all over the boat. That can be white, black, graphite gray, light box gray. But on this one, we've gone for a 2-tone coloration. So this is a charcoal coloration, and you can find that on the Australian standard paints. And this is a light box gray. So light box gray is nice, takes the heat off from inside the boat, and you can keep that charcoal for the darker look on the outside. The T-top as well is painted in a light box, same with the bait board. And you can, if you wanted those charcoal or a different color, you can do that as well. Now the 565 comes standard with a 150 litre fuel tank. Now that is a massive amount of range for the F130, so that's pretty much a full day's trip, if not a bit more as well. Very fuel efficient motor, but 150 litres standard from the factory. Now also standard on the Formosa center console range is the electric motor bracket. Now this is handy obviously if you want to put a Minn Kota electric motor, it's already there for you, ready to go fishing. You don't have to worry about an aftermarket bracket to put on. But what I also like about it is a good entry exit point off the boat. So for example, like we are on the beach at the moment, you don't have to jump over any rails, anything like that. You're on, bring the legs over, you're inside the boat. So I really like it for that reason too. Now starting with some of the options on this boat, we've got the Formosa baitboard bait tank combo. Now I really like it, nice and high for me to access, obviously if you're filleting the fish, descaling it, that's all there. You've got the 4 rod holders across the back on this one. It opens up, and you've got the storage here for hooks, sinkers, and this is where the live bait tank kicks into action. So you've got the window here, the water will fill up, and you can drain that out the back of the boat. So a nice all-in-one unit from Formosa there, all welded together nicely. We've also, the customer's got the fold down lounge. Now this folds out very simply, a couple extra seating positions. Now this is a 6-person capacity boat, so you do have room for 6 people. Great little option to have if you plan on taking a few more of the friends and family out. This customer's also got some more tackle storage solutions. Now you can put a tackle tray, well this is the transom void option, and now you can fill it up with tackle trays, or you can keep it as a spare box if you wanted to do that too. That tucks away nicely. Access to your batteries are inside there. Now this is the Formosa twin seat box. I like it, swings back both ways, but it also opens up for storage. So if you've got a large esky you need to store away, you've got all that area under the seating position. This back tray can also come off, so if you want to slide it in and out, you've got that feature to do that as well. But nice big storage area, and you've got the swing back, so if you're fishing out the back, pretty much simple depending on what way. If you're driving, fishing, totally up to you. Now at the driver's helm, first thing you may notice, where's the fish finders? This customer hasn't chosen to put them in yet, so hence why the area is blank. But you could go for a single 9, 2 9s, you can go for a 12 if you wanted to do that, but plenty of space there. You could even bracket mount one too. It's all angled back nicely for the driver, so when you're seating and underway, all that information is right in front of you. Across to the side, we've got the upgraded 6x8 Yamaha gauges here with all our fuel management, so that links directly into the motor. Fuel, trim, res, hours, that is all there ready to go. Our Yamaha binnacle control box, pretty standard for a center console configuration, nice and high, easy to grip to, trims on the side. The key switch panel's located down here. This customer's got the GME GX750 VHF radio for their offshore usage, and they've upgraded for this is more of a push style gang switch panel, so it's not the standard flick ones. You've got the nice light up buttons to tell you what is activated and what's not. I really like the push button style gang switch panel. Moving up to the top of the console now, you've got lots of room to add additional electronics. In this case is the RA210 from Fusion. Nice stereo unit, and paired with the XS sports speakers for some good sound quality throughout the boat. Now this is a folding T-top from Formosa, so if you are struggling for a bit of height in say like a garage or a shed, you can save about 300 mils off the top. You've got 2 bolts on either side, or a couple bolts, but the whole thing will fold down and to save you a bit more room if you're struggling for height. At the back of the T-top too, we've got a bunch of rod holders. We've got 6 across the back. Again, plenty of room for all your rods, additionally with the bait boards and the standard ones that come on the gunnels. But plenty of grip points around the T-top. I really like it, so if you have a couple passengers that are standing, there's plenty of good grip points for them to grip onto while you're underway. Now moving under the helm, we've got a couple storage trays here. Now the bottom one is mainly used for if you want to link up a Minn Kota electric motor, you can put your batteries right here. That is the perfect place for them to live. Up here, we've got another one if you want to keep a tackle box, if you want to keep lunch, towels, that's all tucked away nice and dry under the helm. Now into the bow of the center console, you may notice the custom bow lounge that this customer's opted in for. Now I'm assuming it's probably a bit more for the kids or the family just to rest up into the front area, add a bit more cushion while you're underway. So a beautiful option that is obviously all removable as well. So if you don't need it on the day that you're going out, take it all out, leave it at home. You've got a full front cast deck too. Under or in front of the console is a great little option which I love. It's the fold out seat. A good little spot for a couple kids. If you're taking someone else on board and they don't want to be at the back of the boat, have a bit more fun at the front. So great little option that you can get straight from the Formosa factory. Now in the front casting deck, you've got a nice storage bin up the front, open up the floor, pretty much fully welded inside. You've got a little cap which you can drain out if it fills up with water, or if you do want to fill it up with water, you can chuck the ice in there, keep it as a nice big esky if you wanted to as well. But it has got those drain ports, so if you do take water over the side or into the front of the boat, it's not going to fill up inside. It runs through these channels out through that little escape hole there. But again, nice little storage area. Now a large anchor well is standard on the center console Formosa. Now you can put a Sav winch electric anchor winch if you wanted to do that too. It's fully reinforced for it, but nice and deep. It does drain out too, so if it does fill up with water, don't need to worry feeling like a bucket. It will just drain out the side of the boat. Very nice and deep. You've got the tie-off point here and a nice heavy-duty bowsprit as well. Again, you can never have enough storage for your bits and pieces on a center console. I like the large storage pockets on either side on the center console here. Now they run quite a good length of the boat, nearly probably about 3/4 or so, but you get that on the starboard and the port side too. Now that was the Formosa 565 center console. If you'd like to know any more information, you can jump onto our website at gcbc.boats. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot and you won't miss any more content that we put out. Give us a call on 5576 7388. One of our friendly sales guys will be more than happy to run you through the whole boat, whatever options you want inside the boat too. Apart from that, we'll see you guys in the next one.